In the next 12 months, Charlotte's skyline, streets, and neighborhoods won't just look different, they're going to feel like an entirely new city. A $2 billion riverfront build that's bigger than Uptown. Entire neighborhoods rising where there was nothing but dirt a year ago. Parks so massive that they'll change your weekend plans for the next decade. This isn't someday talk. It's happening right now. And if you live here, work here, or if you're thinking about moving here, these are 20 projects that are going to change what you pay for a home, how you spend your weekends, and even the way that you get to work. And we're starting with the one project that is so huge, it's basically like building a whole new city inside of Charlotte's city limits. You're watching this because you care about Charlotte, and not just as a dot on the map, but as a place that you work, play, and dream bigger every single year. This isn't random development. It's the Queen City shaping its own future in real time. From the smell of new barbecue pits drifting over South End, to cranes rising where you used to tailgate, to trails and riverfront spots that you'll be able to bike to before your morning coffee. This is the year that Charlotte levels up in ways that you'll actually notice on your day-to-day. Whether you've been here your whole life, just moved in, or are still figuring out where to land, what's happening right now affects where you'll live, what you'll pay, and what your weekends will look like for years to come. And it all starts with a project so big, it's basically like building a whole new city right inside of Charlotte's city limits. And I'll give you a hint. Some of these are part of it. Imagine 1,400 acres between the Catawba River and the airport transforming into an entirely new side of Charlotte. And it's not someday. Construction is already underway and the first residents are expected to arrive very soon. We're talking homes from modern apartments to spacious single-family builds, all alongside cafes, miles of greenways, and even an urban farm. The first neighborhood, West Row, is already taking shape, and future phases are planned to include shops, restaurants, and riverfront spaces that you can walk or bike to. Over 500 acres are set aside for parks and nature, blending city energy with that outdoor escape kind of feel. A local favorite that disappeared for a while, Soul Gastro Lounge, it's back and bigger. The new location near Noda doubles the space, keeps the same signature copper walls and peacock, and brings back the iconic tapas like Asian glazed pork belly tacos, and they are the best. Add a larger kitchen, more seating, and a refreshed chef lineup, you've got the same late night vibe people loved with less of a wait. Huntersville is stepping up its luxury game with a new Toll Brothers community offering 357 high-end single-family homes. We'll go there in just a little bit. Multiple floor plans span roughly 3,000 to 4,000 square feet with options from 3 to 6 bedrooms. Located close to Lake Norman and major highways, it offers space, style, and convenience without feeling cut off from the city. This converted textile mill has become one of the city's favorite hangouts, with food stalls, craft cocktails, coffee shops, and boutique spaces that always seem to have something new going on. It's just as good for a quick bite as it is for a night out. If any of these spots already have you picturing your weekends or your next move, now's the time to get ahead. Our real estate team has the inside track on what's happening, what's on the market, and what's worth watching for your lifestyle and budget. Call, text, or email us, and you'll find our information in the description below. And let's turn these places that you're hearing about today into the places that you call home tomorrow. Across the Charlotte region, there are still pockets where new construction comes in well below the city's median price. The kind of find that makes you double check the listing just to be sure that it's real. In Shelby, there's Fincastle Glen. Prices come in well below the median in Charlotte, with layouts designed for flexible living and options like main floor suites and covered porches. Just minutes from Uptown Shelby's cafes and diners, you can still get back to Charlotte with an easy commute when needed. In Waxhaw, there's Forest Creek, a range of floor plans that hit mid-market sweet spot, all with amenities like pickleball courts, a resort-style pool, and walkable sidewalks that lead right into the historic main street of Waxhaw. Over in York, South Carolina, Bellamore offers more budget-friendly options than many Charlotte area neighborhoods, and you have community perks like a pool, pickleball courts, and the bonus of lower property taxes. On the other end of the lifestyle spectrum, Charlotte's event calendar keeps the city buzzing. The PGA Championship, Team USA soccer matches, and downtown festivals that can turn an ordinary weekend into a full-throttle city experience. Restaurants packed, hotels booked solid, and streets alive with visitors. Your turn. If you had to pick, would you trade daily city noise for extra space and lower costs? Or would you double down on the convenience and energy of an in-town address? Drop it in the comments. I want to see where you land. Some of Charlotte's best living isn't in the middle of the action. It's tucked in spots that you might miss if you're not looking. Locust, it offers small town charm with an easy drive to uptown, where weekends are more about farmers markets and Friday night football than city traffic. In Wingate, Canterbury Station is minutes from campus events, concerts, and baseball games with prices that stay well under many of the Charlotte averages. In Fort Mill, you have Southbridge, lower property taxes, access to well-regarded schools, all are part of the draw here, all while keeping Ballantyne less than 20 minutes away. Add breweries, greenways, and the local food scene, and you've got a lifestyle that's both laid back and plugged in. If you've only been looking in the usual Charlotte neighborhoods, these spots might not even be on your radar, but they're where a lot of locals are quietly upgrading their quality of life without overspending. Charlotte's future isn't just being talked about in planning meetings. You can already see it taking shape. I mean, look at this. Riverfront Park, it's planned to be a scenic boardwalk along the Catawba River with potential spaces for live music, dining, and water access. It's a lifestyle boost in the making. In the River District, where we are right now, new schools are being built right into walkable neighborhoods. Kids could bike to class while parents grab coffee nearby, turning daily routines into community moments. Mixed-use hubs are weaving together grocery stores, gyms, restaurants, and green space so seamlessly that going out and coming home happen in the same block. Westro's bike and walking paths tie it all together, connecting neighborhoods, parks, and shops in a way that makes driving feel like it's an option. If you can already picture yourself here, coffee by the water, walking to dinner, sending your kids to a brand new school, don't just watch it happen. Our real estate team is plugged into every step of these builds, and we know what's coming before it hits the market. So call, text, or email us. You'll find all of our information in the description just below, and let's secure your spot in Charlotte's next chapter. Air travel here is getting a major upgrade. A new 4th parallel runway is underway. And while that might sound like a behind-the-scenes project, it's the kind of change that you'll notice with fewer delays and better connections. At the terminal, a brighter, more open design aims to make security and ticketing smoother and less congested. Large stretches of riverbank, wooded trails, and parkland are all set aside already in current plans to remain green space for the community in the future. And some new communities are taking a fresh approach to renting, offering single-family style homes with private yards, garages, and amenities like pools and fitness centers, which every renter would love. Everything we've covered isn't just growth. It's our neighborhoods, our weekend plans, and the places we will make memories in the years ahead. This is home, and it's changing fast. If you want to get ahead of that change and not just read about it after it's happened, our real estate team is in the middle of it every day. We know what's breaking ground, what's coming to market, and where the real opportunities are. Call, text, or email us. You'll find our information right in the description below. So let's figure out how to make one of these future hotspots part of your story. So thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.